Hello again, and welcome back to Richmond Station. The actual station building itself, you can see just behind me here, very typical of the Victorian architecture. Beautiful building, look at that. Isn't that lovely? We're not going to go too close because it's quite busy up there, believe it or not. I'm going to try and keep our distance. But there is just one thing that I do just want to point out though, if I can. Just up here, me just swing around. You can just see at the top of the stairs one of the old water tanks that would have been used to refill the engines. And when you get really close, you can see that in the middle one, the middle section, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections of the tank on each side, and then 3 sections on either end. That the tank was put in place or built in 1854. So obviously an addition at some point. So we're going to head on down here, but just have a little look in the background there. Lovely Victorian architecture, Richmond railway station. But then let me spin round and show you that. What a shame. Someone thought it was a great idea to build that next to that. You do have to question, it's actually the swimming pool which forms part of the station complex. There's a leisure complex here which has swimming pool, gym, sauna, classes. The actual station building itself, as I said previously, there are art galleries and local products being sold there, meeting rooms, there's a cinema, nice little cinema there as well. I've been there a couple of times. This is a nice place to start the walk actually, and what we're going to do is we're going to walk out along the old railway bed. But this is a nice place to start, and let me just spin around. You can see the two different styles of architecture. Just up there you can see Richmond Station, and then you can see this glass monstrosity. There's a load of footpaths that run around here as well, just behind me. If you look down there you can see the River Swale, which we visited earlier. But we're going to go this way, and the first building that we will come to will be one of the engine sheds. Now the trains arriving at Richmond Station would have gone through 2 archways at the end of the station building. Relatively short trains, probably maybe 3 or 4 carriages only, so most of it would have been undercover, which would have been very in keeping with the Victorians. They wouldn't have wanted to wait outside in the cold and the rain. So just behind me here you can see one of the engine sheds. I'm not quite sure what it is now. Lovely old building though. And then down here you'll be able to see further evidence of the fact that it used to be an engine shed. Hello. Hiya. How are we doing? You alright? Yeah, good, thanks. So let me just come around here and let's jump up here. So here we go. So you can see from here, the 2 archways there would have been the entrance to the engine shed. In fact, actually, it's now a gym. And pretty much where I am standing right now in the car park, let me just spin around, there would have been a turntable, because Richmond was a terminus, so the end of the line, as they say. So right where I am standing in the car park, right here, just in front of the engine shed, there would have been an old mechanical turntable that would have turned the engines round and got them pointing in the right direction again. Again, evidence of the old railway station. Look at that. Lovely old building. It's all preserved now, and we're just going to drop down here, back onto the footpath. And then just down in the distance you can see, just down there in the valley, you can see the River Swale. Isn't that lovely? There's a few people out and about today, which is nice. Good to see a few people out and about enjoying themselves. So let's head back round here. So what we're going to do, we're going to follow the footpath with the River Swale, as you can hear in the background, to my left, and the old railway bed or track bed is to my right. Now the station, the Richmond station, was built, I believe, in 1846. It was part of the GNER rail network, Great North England Railway, and it was a branch line that used to connect Richmond and Eryholm, or Eryholm as some people say. I think there was also a further extension to Dalton, which was known as Dalton Junction, and I believe eventually it joined the North East Coast Main Line, the East Coast Main Line, somewhere just outside Darlington, I believe. But it's been used for a number of different reasons over the centuries. It was obviously a passenger line, it was a branch line for many, many years. It was then used to transport goods around the county. It was then used by the military during the Second World War to transport troops from Catterick down to the other camp at Catterick Village, or Catterick Bridge. Hello. Hiya. Hello, you. Friendly dogs. Bench has sadly seen better days. So, we're going to push on down here. I'm going to sign off for a little while, enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet, and then when I jump back on I'll tell you a little bit more about Richmond Railway Station. A few more interesting facts, which hopefully you'll find interesting. If not, oh well, it's too late, because I've already told you. So, I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to get a few more miles in. I'll see you all in 10 minutes or so. Bye.